Tonight I'll be reading to you The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. Illustrations by Ruth E. Harper and Nancy M. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. "I do not want to go to school," he told his mother. "I want to stay at home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay at home with you?" Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled on him on his ear. "Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first, but you will love school once you start." "You'll make new friends and play new toys, read new books, and swing on new swings. Besides," she added, "I know a wonderful secret that will make your night at school seem warm and cozy as your days at home." Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. "A secret? What kind of secret?" "A very old secret," said Mrs. Raccoon. "I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand." "The kissing hand?" asked Chester. "What's that?" "I'll show you," said Mrs. Raccoon, and she took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and right into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a very special type of warmth. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. "Now," she told Chester, "whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, 'Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you,' and that very kiss will jump into your face and fill you with the toasty, warm thoughts." She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. "Now, you do be careful not to lose it," she teased him. "But don't worry. When you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick." Chester loved his kissing hand, and he knew that his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even going to school. That night Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly he turned to his mother and grinned. "Give me your hand." Chester took his mother's hand into his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next he leaned forward and placed a kiss into the center of her hand. "Now you have a kissing hand too," he told her, and with a gentle goodbye and a "I love you," Chester turned and danced away. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across the tree limb and enter school, and as the hoot of the owl rang in to ring in the new year, she pressed the left hand to her cheek and smiled, and the warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. "Chester loves you, Chester loves you," it sang. I love you.